Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for a simple, beautiful fall hoop wreath. It's really easy to make and it looks beautiful outside or inside. What you'll need is 3 or 4 silk flower stems of any kind, a 14-inch embroidery hoop, a hot glue gun and glue, scissors, and a few faux pumpkins or gourds. I chose eucalyptus and foxtail berry for my wreath, but you can use any fall florals that you like. You want to start by removing any tags from the flowers or the embroidery hoop. Then you want to trim the ends of the stems. The purple foxtail berry that I chose for my wreath is more of a bunch than a single stem, so in that case I just separated a few of the pieces and cut them off so that they were a little bit smaller and easier to work with. Once all of that is done, you want to turn the hoop to make sure that the top enclosure is either facing the bottom or off to the side. Now that all of the flowers are prepped and ready to go, you want to decide which of the stems you want to use as the base of your wreath. I wanted to use the eucalyptus for my wreath, so that's what I added on first. I didn't glue anything down yet. I just laid it on top and started to shape it in the shape that I wanted. Then I did the same thing with the second stem of eucalyptus. Next, I took some of the foxtail berry and started layering it on top of the eucalyptus. Once that was complete, I took everything off and now I'm ready to glue down the first piece. The design is pretty much free rein at this point. You can do whatever you want. You can make it look however full or as sparse as you want. As you can see, I'm only putting the flowers on the bottom lower half of the embroidery hoop. I recommend gluing your base piece down in at least 3 or 4 spots, just to make sure you have a strong enough hold. Okay, and for the second piece of eucalyptus, I did the exact same thing. Now the base of the wreath is glued down. Next, I took the purple foxtail berry and started gluing that down as well. Be sure you're applying enough pressure to the stems once you glue them down. You want to give each piece enough time to dry a little bit so that it doesn't fall apart or lose its shape. Next, you want to take your faux pumpkins or gourds. The ones that I purchased from Hobby Lobby came in this little plastic container, almost as if you were going to use it for a table centerpiece or something like that. I knew I wasn't going to be able to fit all of them on the wreath, so I just picked out a few pieces that I thought would look good. Sorry, this part is a little bit hard to see down there at the bottom, but I started by putting a generous amount of glue on the bottom of the pumpkins and securing them to the center of the floral arrangement. Again, make sure you're taking time to really apply pressure and allow the glue to dry. Once the pumpkins are glued down and secure, I wanted to take a couple of these berries and fit them in a round. These little berries were made out of styrofoam and the stems were very thin, so it didn't take very long for them to dry. After I had the styrofoam balls glued down, I decided that there wasn't really enough room for the pine cones. I guess I'll just use them in my next one. Just wait 10 or 15 minutes for all the glue to dry and everything to be secure, and then you're all done. And there you have it, a beautiful fall wreath to enjoy outside on your front door or even inside the home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Also be sure to check out the blog for more DIYs, and if you use this tutorial to make your own fall wreath, be sure to tag me on Instagram at EverydayKateBlog. I'd love to see what you come up with.